She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Yeah! Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did.
RMC Mike. Oh, it worked. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right myself. Can't complain.
I was just doing magic to welcome you into live, and it works every time. So, yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining me. You are live with Viper Magazine, and I'm very happy to have you here. 'Cause I haven't actually gone live with anyone from the Flint scene yet.
Okay, so this big right here.
It is. I've been listening for a few years, and also I've been playing all of the artists, so it really is an honor to have you here. So thank you very much for sharing your
No,
time with us.
I appreciate you. This big. You said you from the UK, right?
I am. I'm from London.
That's big that our music even reached out there. So I appreciate you for sure.
No, I appreciate you, and I'm actually a big fan of like Michigan music in general. So I grew up on like the whole kind of like my town. Well, I didn't grow up on it. I grew up being like educated on it. So yeah, big fan of your whole state. But first of all, I do want to congratulate you on junior season, which is just over a week since it came out. So how's the feeling been since you dropped?
Everything been good for real. Like I'm blessed to make the charts. I think I topped off at like 35.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still big because I'm still an upcoming artist, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's a lot of people that don't drop. I mean, it's a lot of people that drop that don't make the chart. So it's just a blessing to be a part of it, for real.
It's true. No, it's a really like amazing project. So what's the best compliment you've had about it so far? Like, I'm sure you've had many, but
Uh, Somebody DM me about the first song on the album was All or Not. Because if y'all know, it was like something different. It was more meaningful. So actually, a dude told me that I damn near saved his life. He was thinking about committing suicide. And he like, bro, I listened to that song. Yeah, I played it 100 times. He like, it's some of the realest shit I ever heard. And it was it. I don't know. It almost made me want to cry. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, that just big that your music can touch somebody like that.
yeah, no, that's amazing. And also the fact that you can create a song that has that much of an emotional connection with someone else, like that's a huge one.
Yeah, that's big. That was probably like one of the biggest things that I heard about it so far.
Do you think that's something that you're going to tap into more now, like that kind of more like maybe more personal or like intimate side of your sound?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I actually got a couple songs that's unreleased that's kind of on that level. So I'm slowly giving it to them to see if that's what they really want. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I definitely tapped into that side a couple times.
Because you've described your sound like, I love that you do have like such a kind of humorous side to your music, and you've described it as like blunt rap. So
Yeah.
I kind of, how did you come up with that title for it?
What, blunt rap or just?
Yeah.
I just, when you being blunt, I guess you just up front and tell it how it is. And I feel like they helped us like blow for real, like pop fast as we did because it was like something new. Like we just so upfront and just tell you how it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling people, like it ain't nothing. A million people that thought of this shit, they just, I don't know, never was able just to come out and say it like that. We just giving you how it is, rough and raw.
That's true.
That's where I get that blunt rap from.
You have a kind of habit of like saying kind of like funny, like humorous kind of lines that a lot of the time that maybe are so ridiculous they maybe couldn't be true. But I wondered, have you ever had one that you're like, no, I can't say that. It's too crazy.
I ain't came to that shit because it get to the point like if it comes to my mind, I'm saying it because at the end of the day, it's all entertainment anyway. So it's like we found out how to have fun with rap. You know what I'm saying? We make it fun. It's like we know too many rappers that's like just too serious about the craft. I ain't gonna. That's how I feel about it. Like just chill back, have fun with it, let it come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like we just have fun. That's the biggest thing to it. I advise any rapper, y'all rapping, man, have fun with it, please.
I think that's good advice for any career as well, because if you're not enjoying it, it's like you're putting so much time and energy into something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you've got to enjoy it.
yeah, for sure.
So I'm seeing a lot of free Rio comments, and I did want to speak about your relationship with Rio, because obviously you guys are like great partners in music, but great friends too, it seems.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
with your, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, no, go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's maybe a hard question though, so I've got to prepare you for this. So I know you've got like 3 projects from the Dumb and Dumber series, and you've got like other songs too. So like, what is your favorite song with Rio?
My favorite song with Rio, y'all probably ain't heard it yet.
Okay, what's in the stash?
So that's probably still unreleased. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's a hard question because we got so many bangers. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. But to answer your question, like, I met Rio probably back in like my freshman year of high school. Like, I seen him. Like, we grew up in the same hood down there. So it's like I used to see him around or whatever. But freshman year, we was going to the same school. It was just like, we tapped in with each other. And it was just like, no looking back, I swear. We just like, we clicked like that. And that's been bro ever since. So
That's amazing.
and he used to rap like, we used to just get high. We used to just get high, man. He'd just start freestyling. And I used to be like, man, this nigga cold. But like, I used to be like, I ain't used to rap like that, but I used to play around with it for my brother Benji. He currently locked up. That's where the little RMC come from, man. It was his, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, we jailed so good in the studio. It was crazy. Like, it like we had to do the Dumb and Dumber. Like it was just a must. And then it went so crazy, we had to go do another one and give y'all another one. So like, it just made sense. I'm putting it like that. It just made sense.
You can tell though there's like a serious chemistry with you two. But was he the first, like, did he kind of tempt you into the studio? Was he like the first person you rapped with? And if so, was it weird when you rapped with people that weren't your friends? Like,
Yeah. 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 It was like, when I first heard Rio rapping, it damn near blew my mind. I'm like, man, this nigga talented. You know, that's a different talent when you can freestyle like non-stop and just like really make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, when I first heard it, I'm like, man, this nigga tripping. Like back in the day, I used to, like, when I used to fuck around and rap, I used to write. But I used to be in the studio with these niggas, so it was like, they don't write. So it was getting to the point, by the time I'm done with my verse, they done damn near did the whole song already. So I basically just had to get hip to it. Like, nigga, I just ain't no more writing. We just gonna go in there and go. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like crafted my style, to be honest. Rio, Lil E, all of them, but they damn near crafted my style. Like, I knew how to rap, but I used to write. So it was like, when I got with them, nigga, you will miss out on so many songs trying to write a verse. So where I'm just like, fuck that. Like, we just going, let's just go do it.
I mean, when you put it like that, I see what you mean. It's like you got to keep up to speed to get on all those tracks.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was, I swear.
So, like, from the UK, I can see that, like, currently what's going on in Flint, Michigan, there's like an incredible scene. It's like crazy active. It's like, it's changing sounds, like it's revolutionary. So when did you first realize that that was happening where you were, like, and you were a part of it?
Man, probably when I hit my first 1,000,000 views, I'm like, oh, like, okay. Like, all right, like they listening now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big thing for us. Like, 100, 200,000 was cool or whatever, especially coming from where we come from. 10,000 was cool coming from where we come from, but 1,000,000 views, we like, shit, like, hold on. Like, okay, this is taking off now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, probably my first million views when I like this shit really probably can do something.
And now that's probably way back in the past, right? Now you get that.
Man,
Like,
it's been a couple of years since I had my first million views.
So with the whole scene, like you did say, so you went to school with Rio, you knew Rio like way before music, and like all the features of like that were on the recent project Junior Season, like you know Y&J, you got Louis Ray, like all these kind of familiar names. Did you know all of them before music, or like who did you know before and who did you meet after you started making music? Obviously,
Okay.
Lottie Lottie, I guess, was after.
It was like, all right, I knew Rio, I knew Louis Ray because he was like our most popping rapper through Flick, like for years. So I already knew of Louis Ray. I heard of Y&J before I was rapping, but I never like bumped into him until I started doing music.
I see.
So I met Jay once I started doing music. Of course, Peasy once I started doing music. Who else I got on there? Skilla Baby, I met him through the music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, probably the only ones that I knew before music was probably like Rio and Louis Ray.
So it's like it is friendship, but also there's still like a business element to how you work with people. It's not just only your friends.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We just trying to do what makes sense.
And like, was there a feature? Like, I feel like with a lot of projects, there's always like a feature that almost didn't make it, or like it was like the last hours and it just like got there in time. Like, was that the case with any tracks or any features? Like, they almost didn't make the cut, or like you were kind of like they came in in the last seconds.
No, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. We had some at the last minute we had some difficulties with the Yachty feature. I was supposed to have Yachty on there to the point like he said he got it cleared, but then something happened, I don't know, at the last minute. So that's why I swapped it out for Make Sense. I ended up putting the song Make Sense on there at the last minute. So that's a little secret for y'all. That was one of them tracks.
I appreciate that little exclusive there. A little secret. And so you've dropped visuals already. You've got a visual for Six God most recently, and All or Not you also dropped. So what are you thinking? Are you like working on any other visuals, or are you kind of planning some stuff?
I was gonna definitely give y'all probably like one or two more visuals. You know what I'm saying? I had made a poster to see what song they was messing with a lot. It's a lot of mixed reviews, but I think I know which one I'm gonna shoot next.
Are we allowed to know, or is this secret info?
I tell y'all, I'm a shoot Dog Strong. I feel like that's, you know, it's the up tempo, me real rugged shit talking on there. So I feel like something we gonna go ahead and knock that one out.
And obviously, so you've got rookie season, sophomore season, junior season. So please forgive me, we don't use those terms in the UK, so I don't know what comes next. So is there a next section, or have you finished that run?
It's one more. I base it off like either college or some high school shit. You know, you start off as a freshman, which was I did rookie instead of freshman. It damn near mean the same thing though. But you know, I just did rookie, and then you know you a sophomore, then you a junior, then you a senior. So I was gonna do senior season graduation day. So, you know, when you a senior at the end, you know, you graduate at the end of the year, and it's on. You want to something new. So I was gonna end it off with senior season.
And is that so it's going to come after junior? Is that the right order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Senior season to be coming after, coming there.
So I don't want to put pressure on you because I hate asking people this, but are you already working on another project? Because obviously you've just dropped, so I'm not asking, and I know it's annoying when fans are like, give me another project like 3 hours later, but...
Yeah, I don't even want to say too much, but I got some music coming quicker than y'all think. I'm finna give y'all something.
Amazing. I'm excited to hear more.
I'm finna give y'all something.
I was going to ask you, RMC, is it Real Money Counter? Is that the actual abbreviation, or does it stand for like multiple things for you?
No, that's
That's the
what
only
it
one.
is. Real money counter. Real money counter music, man. I'm trying to start my own label.
Because I was going to ask, are you like really good at counting money? But then you said it came from a friend. So is it just that you guys just get money? That's all. It's like.
No, I'm definitely good at counting money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm definitely good at that now. But it was just something bro had came up when we was young. And unfortunately, he had to go do some time in prison. So it was like, just to hold it down, I just took off and ran with it because he used to rap. So it was like, it was his passion. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was dibbling dabbling with the rap at first with him. But it was like once he got locked up, I just took the shit and ran with it. And I talked to him every other day. He proud of me. Shit, he happy for him. I can't wait till he get home. So shit, it is what it is. We just gonna hold it down till he get out of there.
And so your label plans, are they still in motion? Would he be someone that you'd have on the label when he's free?
Mm. You talking about who was somebody I have on the label?
Yeah, or like, are you still planning on building this label and having, you know, some signed
I
artists
mean,
on there?
that's gonna come down down the line. I'm really focused on being an artist right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to master being an artist before you can become a CEO. So I just know that's the long term plan. Like I wouldn't mind building a label up this shit, but right now I'm just focused on being an artist, mastering my craft basically. That's what I'm focused on right now.
And have you managed to tour yet? Because I feel like you really blew up through the COVID years. So like, I know in some states you were able to tour, but like in the UK, for example, there wasn't any travel options from the US. So
Right.
like, what's your kind of plans in terms of getting out and seeing some of your fans in real life?
I still was traveling. Even though we wasn't supposed to, I was traveling through the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real hands on with the fans. Like I be everywhere. I be trying to come. This year I'm gonna focus on coming to like the not so bigger states. We stay going to Atlanta, Miami, California, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm talking about I want to go to some different states that people really don't go to, like Rhode Island or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to focus on going to all these little off states because I'm pretty sure we got fans everywhere. So
And your European fans are crazy as well. So I know you've got a lot of those too.
yeah, I want to come over there, but I'm scared.
Why?
That's probably a long ass flight. How long that flight is?
So to London to New York is like 7-ish hours, like around about. So I
Oh,
think how long is it?
that
Like
ain't
2 hours.
bad. That ain't bad. I thought it would have been longer than that.
No, you just avoid like some of the further, like if you're going to Australia, that's like a whole day. So don't do that yet. But you can get like, I think you could probably, once you're in the air from Michigan, you just go straight. So probably like 7 hours, 8 max. Yeah.
That ain't bad for real, for real. I thought it was longer than that for real, but I don't know. I might strap my nuts on and go ahead and go come on over there real quick.
I think you like London. It's like, I don't know, the fan base is here. We're very like quick to get onto new sounds, and I think like what you guys have been doing is definitely like people love it here. So yeah,
Man,
next summer I'm sure you'll be here.
that's big. Shout out to UK, baby.
Have you got some weird like international fan comments? Has anyone been reaching out with some like weird messages?
So, somebody from the Ukraine have mentioned me before. I got somebody from Russia
Oh wow.
text me. Somebody from Russia, he DM me before. Uh, that's probably all I could think of. Oh, Jamaican dude, a Jamaican dude. You know what I'm saying? So Jamaica.
Yeah, I mean, I go to Jamaica before you come to the UK personally. I was there a couple months ago, so go to Jamaica, don't come here.
Oh, there go my cousin right there. She talking about it's 15 hours. I
Oh
know
wow.
she been on that flight for sure.
Damn. That's a long way. That's like London to Brazil. I'm not.
That's
Yeah.
that's why when you said 7, I'm like, that ain't that bad. She talking
No,
about
New York is
15
definitely
hours.
like 8. So I don't think. Yeah. Maybe it's only 10 to LA though. I don't
Well,
know.
she said from Flint. You know, you said from New
Oh, so
York.
you might have to change
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said from New York, so that's a big difference too, right
yeah.
there.
That's true.
She told me 15 hours though. Ooh-wee.
That's crazy. So speaking of fan comments, I wanted to ask you. Obviously, you have a very like distinctive voice. It's very deep, but it's also very raspy. So has anyone said anything about your voice that stood out?
I talk about my voice all the time. I just, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't. You got people that love my voice, and you got people that hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I personally, I hate my voice, but the world love it. So it's like,
Why do you can't hate your voice? That's quite a strong
yeah, I
statement to hate it.
do. I already like even listening to my music for too long. Like I'll be like, especially like I get in the car with like one of my people or something, they play my shit, and I'll be like, bro, turn that shit, go to something else.
But you make them put headphones on, like with a
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. But
you know, I
I feel like my voice is a part of it. Help me blow up though. That's what
yeah.
make me different. It'll make me different from anybody.
No, it's very distinctive. Also, by the way, I've interviewed like a couple hundred rappers and no one's ever hated their voice. This is like
Man,
most rappers are like, play me again.
no,
That's a rare, like, I think that's a talent to have that, to be like, no, don't play me. You're
right.
humble. Yeah. So I did want to ask, yeah, so I asked about your voice, but I wanted to ask about your flow because obviously I think what made waves with what the whole Flint Michigan sound was doing was the kind of basically changing the flow pattern a lot. So when did that kind of start to become like a bit of a trend in what you guys were doing? And would you ever just like do a really boring regular flow pattern again? Do you ever see that coming into your music or is this just your flow for life now?
Uh, that's just our flow pattern. I don't know. It's wild. It's kind of hard to explain because it's like I don't even know who. You know, it's different cadences when you rap. So it's like sometimes niggas just be trying different shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like my regular flow pattern is kind of simple to me. Like it's simple, but I just be saying some of the wildest shit, so it just be like it make up for it. But I know some people that got like real hard cadence. Like you really think like Lil Baby or somebody like his cadence hard. Like, he say so much shit in one bar, so he's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I got more probably like a simple cadence, like a more simple cadence. I just say different shit. But I've been trying to change my cadence up, just like I said, just like work on different shit, trying to rap a little faster. I've been trying to rap on slower beats instead of like more up tempo shit. Just like the All or Not or whatever. You see, that was kind of like slowed down. Like I've been rapping on more of them type beats just to master this shit. I'm trying to master all this shit, man. If I can. They lucky my voice so deep, I would have been trying to sing on y'all ass.
Well, I mean, Teddy Pendergrass is my favorite singer, and that's the deepest voice in
Yeah,
singing.
you
So
right.
I
Man,
say don't
that's it.
stop, just experiment. You never know.
Experiment. That's all I'm doing right now. You trying to see what'll work. Cause I feel like in a minute people gonna get tired of this shit talking shit. So you gotta give them something else. You gotta keep up with the wave, man. The wave only lasts for so long. So it's like shit. I'm trying to practice on going here and there with it. You know what I'm saying? That way, when the wave change, I can change with it. Still be relevant.
This is so true. I think that's the real skill about like certain artists that if it's about creating trends, but then also like moving with new ones rather than just saying, two
Yeah.
seconds. So with your new beats, like or the new vibes you're looking for, what is drawing you to the new music you hear? What's like the different sounds coming to you that's attracting you?
Um. Like I be around talented motherfuckers. Like I'm starting to trying to figure out like more hooks and shit now, like real stuff. Like I be around Louis and Jay all day, so it's like them two niggas. They probably the most talented niggas I know, bro. Like, as far as like making the song, like an actual song, it was like that's what I'm trying to work on right now. Is like how to really make an actual song. You know me, we just throw on the beat and just go until we don't hear no beat no more. You know what I'm saying? Or we just going, we ain't putting no hook on it, no chorus, none of that. We just rapping. So I'm tapping in trying to how to learn how to make a real song. And just like on the album, I ain't never really did no hook, but on $1 Million Vision with Peasy.
Oh, yeah.
Peasy made me put a hook on it. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, it came out straight, you know what I'm saying? But I want to tap into that more. Trying to learn how to make an actual song rather than just rapping.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I think you're around the right people as well, and I definitely see you've already got the talent for it. Because like YMJ, when I had Ashtray, it was like I kept getting Ashtray in my head, and I was like, I can't believe that he made that song because it is so different to like his rap style, like, and it's much more melodic, like soft song. It's like it's catchy as hell. So I see what you mean. Yeah.
That little nigga talented, man. That's why I can't wait for y'all to hear this new shit that he got coming, man. Cause I want y'all to hear. He giving y'all a glimpse. I tell people all the time, YNJ and the Coochie Man is two different people.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about as far as making music too. So he got some shit coming that's gonna give y'all a glimpse of damn near both sides, and y'all gonna really see how talented that little nigga is, man. He damn near genius, man.
I love like how supportive you are of like, you know, obviously you probably would be because you've grown up like or making music, you kind of like spent the last few years together. But honestly, like I feel like you guys are almost like the new Marvel. Like if you can like each, you know, in your own respective superhero role, like take over your own sound, like I feel like your sound will last forever.
Man, I appreciate that. I hope so. I damn sure hope it lasts forever. I feel like even if it don't, we always gonna be remembered. Cause it's like we damn near came up with a whole sound of music for real. Like, it's a lot of people out here that's trying to sound like us for real. You know what I'm saying? So like we set a trend, and that's big. It's big to set a trend. Them don't damn near never go away.
Yeah. It's true. No, it's like the most influential, and also like with all respect to Flint, like it's a smaller city, so for it to have that much impact on like the whole nation, that just says everything. So
that's the whole reason we doing this shit, man. We trying to shine the spotlight on Flint. The whole Midwest for real though, but
yeah, that's the thing.
Detroit been popping for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They always had, like, when you think of Michigan, that'd be the first thing people think of is Detroit, Michigan. So, like, that's my second home. We love them for sure, but we doing this for the 810, the whole Midwest movement.
Well, that's the thing. Like one of my first interviews, this is like 2010, I interviewed Danny Brown. So, and I felt like what he was doing then, I felt like that was going to be a new wave. And like, it did, you know, we had Dej Loaf who changed the sound like amazingly. Right. But her not being as active today, I think it's like, in a way where Detroit started, it kind of like felt like it maybe like plateaued a little bit. And I feel like seeing what Flint's doing is like really inspiring because of that. Like, this is the real deal, like, now. Like, you guys are really breaking through and, like, going global with it.
Yeah. We trying to make this thing as big as we can. They gonna remember them two Flint, them Flint boys. I ain't even gonna say the two, them Flint boys. They gonna remember them boys.
That's true. And also because, like, I mean, being from the UK, the only thing I really knew about Flint before was, like, the water poisoning. So it's nice to have a positive reason that your city is so famous now, so...
Yeah, don't forget BFB though. He made a big impact for Flint too, though.
Yeah, very true.
And for the people that didn't know, yes, he from Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He doing this thing over there too.
That's true.
Putting on for the A10. So yeah, so I respect to everybody. We just trying to make it big as we can.
Also, he's tapping in with a lot of the Cali guys that are also doing that kind of like different flow pattern as well. So it's kind of bringing the two states together, which is nice.
See, yeah, Cali and Michigan been like locked in even before us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something about our state. Like we click like that. Like Cali been fucking with Michigan. Michigan been fucking with Cali for the longest. So. Yeah.
So outside of your state, tell me, like, are there maybe like one American artist and one like international artist that you would want to collab with? Are we going to get any collabs outside of the Michigan scene from you?
Oh yeah.
And you can't say Yachty, by the way. No Yachty.
I actually been doing a lot of features lately, so it's like, but on a big level, so you basically asking me like industry wise or what? Like,
Yeah, someone who like maybe is a bit more like superstarish, like if you maybe like a dream collaborator. So like not necessarily someone that you're already working with, but who's on your like bucket list.
man, I want
Like
to
you
work
could
with
say
No
Jay-Z
Cap.
and Adele or something, yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of him though. He NBA young boy artist, No Cap.
Yeah.
That's who
I'm
I want to work with. That's like I
ahead
gotta
of
scratch. I gotta get that on my bucket list. He's so rough to me.
yeah.
I gotta
I think
do
you
a
two would sound
collab
great
with him.
together.
Yeah, and on the international level, I don't know. I never really thought about it for real on the international level. I ain't never really, cause I don't really listen to a lot of international level. I'm damn near biased when it comes to music, man, cause it's like I don't really listen to a lot. I listen to damn near Michigan-based music.
Mm.
But far as like on a big level, like I listen to No Cap, like I said, I listen to a lot of Rilo Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I listen to Kodak. I listen to Young Boy and Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? But them, other than that, I listen to a lot of Detroit artists, underground and people that's on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to a lot of local music more than just main industry music for real. So internationally, I don't really know yet.
What
I'm at
about
the
what do you know about Skepta?
who?
Skepta.
I
He's
never
got songs
heard.
with ASAP Rocky, but he's from London. But I don't know if you've heard of grime music, but grime music, the flow pattern is it's short bars, and it's like it's different. I'll send you a track from
Yeah, I
Skepta.
was just gonna say that. Like when we get off here, just send me
Yeah.
what's called. I'll go check him out for real.
100%. Well, I am going to let you go very shortly because it has been a long interview. But I did want to ask about like your relationship with Boys Entertainment and your distribution through Empire. So tell me, because you're independent still, and I believe you are planning to stay independent. But how do
Yeah,
you navigate
I'm
that as
sorry.
like?
Listen, I'm signed with Ghetto Boys, man. But you know what I'm saying? They let me do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing.
So it's like I'm Ghetto Boys for life, and then I had an album with Empire
Yeah.
Junior season. I need y'all to keep going to turn that upstream. That you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't. I'm gonna be boys for life. I'm gonna put it like that. If it makes sense. Me and Empire gonna still do our thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to stay relevant, man. I'm just trying to go hard as I can right now until my brother get home. It's on.
And then Dumb and Dumber 4? Is that going to happen, hopefully? I mean, it might. I know it might
It's
be a bit of a
I
wait,
don't know.
but
I'm gonna talk to bro about it. It's a possibility.
yeah.
It's definitely gonna be more music for sure, like projects together, and we just don't know if that's gonna be the title, Dumber Dumber 4. I don't know if we're gonna continue that or we're gonna branch off to something else or whatever. I don't know, but you definitely get a lot more music together.
Amazing. Well, I'm speaking for everyone in the comments. I can't wait to hear this unreleased track that's your favorite.
Yeah, yeah, we got some. I got some shit in this phone.
Be careful, no one steal his phone.
No, I ain't. No, we ain't doing that. I got it saved too, so we ain't worried
Yeah,
about it. But I got something on this phone.
amazing. Oh, well, thank you very much for spending your time with me on this live tonight. I'm going to go and listen to Junior Season very loudly. So, and I'm going to send you some Skepta.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you too for having me.
Thank you. You'll be in the UK soon, I'm sure. So, yeah, thank you for your time. And I'll see you after a 15-hour flight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye. See you later.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey guys.